Hello dear students and welcome to class 5 mathematics session. Children, today we will talk about comparing fractions. We will learn how to compare like fractions. Now, what are like fractions? The fractions which have the same denominator are known as like fractions. Over here, I've taken few examples like 5 upon 8, 4 upon 8, 2 upon 8. You can observe in all these the denominators are same. So when I am going to compare this, I can even add them. I can easily multiply them, subtract them. That means any mathematical operation can be applied on these fractions. Now let us check how to compare these fractions. Here I have 5 upon 8 and 2 upon 8. While comparing the like fractions which have the same denominator, we will check the numerator. Here in the numerator I have 5 and the other side I have the numerator 2. Since 5 is greater than 2, thus I can say the fraction 5 upon 8 is greater than fraction 2 upon 8. So this is the way we compare like fractions. The fraction with greater numerator is the greater fraction. Now, if I talk about comparing unlike fractions, we need to first understand that what is unlike fractions. The fractions which are having different denominators are known as unlike fractions. Here, you can see with the few examples 4 upon 5, 6 upon 4 and 7 upon 6. All these are having different denominators. No, any two denominators are same. So for comparing such type of fractions, which one is bigger and which one is smaller, we need to first make the denominators similar. Once the denominator will be similar, that means if I'm going to make them like fraction, I'll be able to compare them easily. To convert them into like fraction, I'm going to multiply the denominator of first fraction with the denominator of the second fraction, same as with the numerator. Like over here, I have my first fraction is 4 upon 5. So I am going to multiply it by 6. That means the denominator of the second number in the numerator as well as in the denominator. And 4 upon 5, that means 5 is the denominator. That denominator I am going to multiply by 7 in the numerator and 6 in the denominator. This means that whenever I want to convert any unlike fraction into like fraction, I am going to take the denominator of the first one and multiply it with the numerator and denominator of the second one. Similarly, from the second denominator, I am going to multiply it in the first numerator and first denominator to make them like fractions. Here, when we multiply 4 into 6, we will get 24 and 5 into 6 will give us 30. Similarly, 7 into 5 will give me 35, whereas 6 into 5 will give me 30. So here I have observed that now the new fractions which I got are 24 upon 30 and 35 upon 30. Both these fractions are now like fractions because their denominators are same, which is 30. To compare the like fractions is much more easier, as we will check that which numerator is bigger. Here 24 is smaller than 35 or 35 is bigger than 24. Thus, 35 upon 30 is a bigger fraction than 24 upon 30, which was actually 7 upon 6 is greater than 4 upon 5. So, we are going to put the sign towards 7 upon 6. Let us take another example. I have 3 upon 4 and 2 upon 8. Again, they are unlike fractions because their denominators are different. I need to find them, but for that, I need to first convert them into like fractions. Converting into like fractions, I am going to multiply 3 and 4, both by the denominator of the next number. Yes, correct. So what am I going to do over here? I am going to write down 3 upon 4 into 8 into 8 in the numerator and denominator, whereas 2 upon 8 into 4 into 4. Now when I am going to multiply these, I am going to get 3 8s are 24 and 8 4s are 32. On the other side, I'll get 2 4s are 8 and 8 4s are 32. So now you can observe that my denominators are same. I'm getting 32 in both the fractions as my denominator. So comparing becomes much more easier now, as 24 is greater than 8 and now it is like fraction. So thus 24 upon 32 is a bigger fraction, or 3 upon 4 is greater than 2 upon 8. So children, whenever you want to compare unlike fractions, first make them like fractions and then we can compare. Now let us learn how to compare mixed fractions. All these numbers, 2 3 upon 4, 3 4 upon 5, 4 3 upon 4 are mixed fraction. Mixed fractions are the fractions which are combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. So here I have few examples and I need to compare them. Let us start with 2 3 upon 4 and 4 3 upon 4. Now before starting with this, I need to first convert them into improper fraction. To do this, I am going to multiply the whole number with the denominator, and whatever value will come, that I am going to add in the numerator. So children, let us start doing with it. I can also say that 2 and 4, the whole numbers are different over here. That means 4 is bigger and 2 is smaller. So just by looking, instead of converting, I can observe over here that 4 is bigger. So that fraction is greater. Here the same whole parts are given in the next example. 4 upon 6 and 2 upon 7 are the fraction part. I need to find out, but these are unlike fractions. So let us convert only this into like fractions and compare. So children, there are two methods of finding the comparison. One is to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction and then convert it into like fraction and solve. Second, you will first compare the whole number part. Whichever whole number part is greater, that particular fraction is greater. But if the whole number part is same, then you will compare the fraction part. And if they are unlike, convert into like. Over here, I can convert 4 upon 6 and 2 upon 7 as a like fraction by multiplying the denominator of one with the numerator and denominator of the other. So, when I am going to do so, I'll get 4 upon 6 into 7 and 2 upon 7 into 6. So here, when I'll multiply 4 upon 6 into 7 in the numerator and denominator and 2 upon 7 into 6 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. It will give me 28 upon 42 and 12 upon 42. Now it is very easy for us to compare as 28 is bigger. So thus 28 upon 42 is greater fraction, or 3/4 upon 6 is a greater fraction than 3/2 upon 7. So this is a way we compare the mixed fractions, children. I hope this is clear to you. Try solving the questions based on like, unlike and mixed fractions. Practice these questions. We'll study further in our live classes. Thank you. God bless you all.